Welcome back, everybody. This is Mo again. So, this time we will get into the details and the guts of Active Directory users and computers. So, we're going to be spending quite good time on this section. Well, let me take a look and see what I have over here. First of all, I have my domain controller. I just have one server. Let me close this out. Let me actually close all the consoles so I can show you which console we're going to be actually dealing with. So if I go to Tools and I open Active Directory Users and Computers and I expand my domain, right? And I could see I don't have any machines that are actually part of the domain. And guess what? If I don't have any computers part of the domain, I could be in big trouble. I mean, how can I test my user accounts, right? So what I want to do, I want to do some cleanup over here. I want to see if I could delete this organizational unit. I can't. It tells me I don't have the proper privilege. Well, the reason why I need to go to the properties of it, I don't see many tabs, right, to remove an actual check mark that I'm looking for. So I have to click on View, Advanced Features, and then I go to the Sales Properties Object tab and remove the check mark to protect against deletion. So by default, it's protected against deletion. Then I go back to View, Advanced Features, and I should be able to delete this actual organizational unit. It's like a department. And yes, right? So watch this. I don't have any machines part of the domain. Let me see if I have some users here. I don't have any users too. Also, I like to click on type. So it puts the groups on one side, the users on another. This is perfect. My main goal in this lecture is I want to have both computers part of the domain. I want to make sure I could join both machines to the domain so I could actually use them for testing. So let me go ahead and do that. So I do have both Windows 10 machines up and running. First of all, before I join the domain, let me make sure I can see the system properties itself. Let me see if the computer name is correct here, right? So this is Windows 10-1. That's the name of it. So if I go to advanced system settings and computer name here, change, it's a work group. And I want to check my network settings actually before I join the domain. I want to make sure I'm pointing to the right DNS server. So let's take a look and see. So if I go to the properties, is my IP address obtained automatic? No, it's static, but I'm pointing to the wrong DNS. So look, let me just show you here what's going to happen. 192.168.223.2 is my wireless router. So if I try to join Udemy, watch this, .local, it's gonna fail. It's like my wireless router has no clue about Udemy.local. Why? Because Udemy.local is not hosted on the internet. I'm the only one who's hosting it. So I have to look for a DNS server that is hosting Udemy.local. So if I go back to server one, and what's the IP address of server one over here? It's 223.128. So what I need to do over here is I need to minimize this and change the DNS to 128, right? Just like this. Then okay, then okay. Then I should be able to join them in because I'm actually using the right DNS server right now. So let me minimize this, click OK over here, and just click OK. I should get prompted for authentication, so I need a valid user account to verify my credentials with the domain controller. And the username that I have now is administrator, and the password is the one I've been using. And what's the protocol that it uses behind the scene to verify if I have the right username and the right password? It's Cerberus. That's my authentication protocol. There you go. Welcome to the domain. This is good. Then okay, close and restart. And I'm going to do the same thing on my second 10 machine. So here's my second 10 machine. Let me go ahead and go back to I could go to the network settings from here, by the way. Rather use the shortcut. That's what I like to do. So I want to make sure I change the DNS also on this machine over here. So I'm pointing to the right server for DNS, and it's 128. Then I click OK and OK. So I should be able to join the domain right now. So if I go to System Properties and try to join the domain, let's say Advanced System Settings. If I do rename this PC, same thing, right? Change, Computer name is perfect. Domain, and I'll do Udemy.local. Sorry for the uppercase. Udemy.local. And let me just click OK. There we go. Administrator and the password, and I should be fine. Right? Let me just check this out for a moment. Then OK, then OK, close and restart. Let me minimize this. If I go back to my server and I check Active Directory and I refresh right over here, I could see both computers are part of the domain. So this is what I want. This is what I wanted to do for the first lecture that is part of this section over here, right? So I just wanted to have a client server network. So I do have clients that are actually part of the domain. So that's good what we did right now. And we'll be continuing soon with a new lecture, still on the same actual section. Uh, guys. All right. So we'll see you guys later. All right, folks. Later on then. Bye.